Hello everybody, Jessica here, welcoming you back for a wonderful seated yoga practice. There are so many wonderful benefits to yoga, and today we are going to be enjoying all of them. We're going to be using our seated gentle poses to help us open up through the muscles and some joint mobility, improving joint health. We'll also be working on some light strengthening and toning for the muscles. We'll also be using poses through a sequence that is going to encourage us to rest and relax, connecting the mind and the body together while also boosting the metabolism. So if you're thinking, wow, a lot of those things sound totally opposite of each other, that is because this is a yin-yang practice yoga. So you're going to be getting the benefits of all styles and methods of yoga within today's seated flow. The only thing that you need is your chair and perhaps to have some water, or if you cats handy, if you happen to have some of those around, go ahead, get set up. We're going to get started right now. Let's start here, scooting ourselves up where we can rest our backs along the rest of the chair. Take a good breath in, rise the shoulders up, and then exhale, drop them down. Settle the hands to the lap or anywhere they feel rested and good. We're going to bring one of those hands up to the heart and one to the belly. Good. The only thing that you are observing here is your breath. You're not making any judgments on your body or on how the pace of the breath or how it feels as you sit here and relax. You just feel the breath in the hands. Slide those hands together here at heart center. This is a great place to set an intention for today's practice. One more breath here. Seal in your intention if you have found one. And exhale, we'll fold those hands open, bringing the forearms to the thighs here, easing our way into a soft forward fold. And we'll shimmy those shoulders forward and back gently here. Starting some nice easy movement. Last one here. Great job. Drop that left arm, reach it over to the right, pull it back in, set it to the thighs, and then take that right arm here. Little bit bigger, we'll go a few more times. Even out to your sets. Bring it back to the center, press and roll yourself up, slide those hands forward. You're pushing the palms out and away, but not down into the knees. And then pull the chest forward just a little bit. Great job here. Let those arms fall down to the sides. Wiggle the fingers here at the bottom. And then inhale, stretch that left arm up, nice and high. Keep reaching that right arm down. And then exhale, soften through the right arm. Take that left arm over into a nice seated twist. Hold here, breathe and relax, especially through this left shoulder. Take that left arm back up, spin it up, overhead. Open it out to a Y shape here, and then turn the head away. Drop it on down and reach the right arm up, left arm down, opposite directions here. Beautiful job. Ease into the twist here on over to the left. Breathe into that right side back as you drop that shoulder. let's reach it up and out. And again, opening kind of Y shape here through that single arm. Tilt the head to the left. Drop it on down, and let's take both arms up overhead. If you're still really far back in the chair, you can wiggle forward just a bit. Inhale, take them up overhead. Exhale, dive it forward, forward fold. It can be to the lap. Inhale, round and roll yourself up. Take it to halfway fold, bring those arms back. Lift those pinkies without scrunching the shoulders up into the ears. Tuck through that tailbone, pull the core muscles up and in as you again rise it up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round and roll it up. Pinkies come up. Again, back as you ease into half fold. Tuck that tailbone, sweep those arms forward. Overhead, one more time here. Exhale, forward fold, loosening up the spine, I hope. Inhale, halfway lift, bring those pinkies up. And then swing them forward, up and over. Great job here. Exhale, take them down. Inhale, rise them up. Exhale, down. One more time here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let those hands find the back of your seat. You can give yourself a little space if you want to. Roll the shoulders up and back and press those hands into the back of the chair. You can take a little wiggle here. Try not to push the belly button too far forward. Make sure that low back stays nice and happy. And then let's ease that on down. We're gonna stretch those arms out to the sides here, thumbs back. And then we're gonna go ahead, extend through the right leg. Turn those thumbs in as you reach, flex those toes up. Pull it in, thumbs in towards the belly. And then again, flip it open so thumbs are back. Same thing here with the left. Start taking these at your own pace, coming active through your core so that you're not overworking your low back. Great job here. Let's even out our sets. Open it back and then go ahead, lean back. Find that right leg, pull it up and in. Feel a nice little hip stretch here. You can round yourself forward if you would like a little more low back and spine involved. If you are on a slipperier surfaced floor, make sure that that left foot is braking you in place. Ease it on down. Lift yourself up off the back of the chair, open those arms, and then let's take the left. You can rest to the back here, hug it up and in. Ease it on down, up and open. And here we go. Find nice tall posture here that doesn't feel uncomfortable or forced. Feel free to switch up anything in today's practice. Arms come up overhead. Open them out to a Y as you lift this right foot and connect it gently into that left side here, lifting through the thigh, core holding that upper body nice and strong here for seated tree pose. One more breath cycle here, you're doing great. Set that on down and then exhale, let's twist over and down to the right. Open that left side back a little bit more. Picked up a little bit of heat there on that one. Great job. Back to the center. Slide these elbows up. We're gonna go ahead, flip those arms up here. Cactus arms. Stretch them out, cat back. Pull it in, flip them up, cactus arms. Stretch them forward, cat back. Push away, open up the spine. Last one here. Bring them on up, overhead. Slide that left leg up, gently connecting that foot into the right lower leg, holding strength here through the thigh muscle, the quads here at the top. Shoulders are down away from the ears, core holding you nice and tight. Up, overhead, straighten it, set that foot down, and we'll twist it down and over to the left. Little bit of a bigger twist here, opening through the right back. Nice breathing here, one more set. Back to the center. Cactus arms, we will work in the reverse. I want you to feel the shoulder blades sliding in and down so you're really active through those back muscles. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, elbows pull down and close into the rib cage without pushing the spine forward. Inhale, take them up. Exhale again. Inhale, lift one more time. Exhale. Inhale, lift, hold here as you extend through the right leg. You can keep a soft bend in the knee, but try your best to flex those toes towards you, pulling up a lot of strength here through this quadricep muscle, giving that knee joint some nice strength through the muscles. So seated staff pose here, one more breath. And then exhale. This time here, we're going to take a twist, coming down, trying to set that left arm on the right thigh. Prayer twist here. If it's uncomfortable through the wrist, you can come to fingertips. You are welcome to always take that hand to an alternate position. On your next exhale, release it back to the center. Roll the shoulders up and back. Again, feeling those back muscles moving the shoulder blades. Name of the game here today. Things are moving, things are warming up and working and stretching. Bring those arms up overhead and let's go ahead, extend and press through this left foot this time. Drawing the kneecap up, but a soft bend is okay. You want to feel this muscle working here. It's going to really improve that knee joint health as we build strength. It adds up quick. Hang in here and breathe. You use your breath to cope, smooth and steady. Exhale, set it on down. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead, bring those arms up overhead again. And we'll take our prayer twist here, taking right elbow over to left thigh or beyond. Opening up here. On your next exhale, bring it back to the center and release. Flip those palms open. We're gonna go ahead and bend those fingertips into the shoulders. They don't have to touch. Lift, roll them out. Great job here. Last one. Open anything that feels tight or stiff today. Up, overhead, beautiful job. Exhale, take it down. Let's go ahead here and take that left arm across, catch it with the right, and maybe even work ourselves into a little bit of a twist here to that right side. Open it out, step the right foot out, and let's tip it up and over for extended side angle. Open up, bring the arm across, open it out, extended side angle. One more time here. Bring it back in, release. It's a lot of work there through the arms. Give anything here a shake if it needs it. We're gonna bring those hands to the front. Take those thumbs up and back overhead. Swing them down and back. Lift the pinkies up behind you. 2 more sets. Here we go, bring them back to the center, open them out to the side. Right arm hugs in, left arm grabs it, and maybe you work into a twist here if that feels good. Core muscles pulling up and in to support the low back. Release this arm as you step the left leg out, up and over, extended side angle. Open up through the ribs, and as we come back, use those core muscles to lift you back. Shoulder stretch. Open it out. Up and over. One more time here. Last one, up and over. Great job. Bring it back to the center. Inhale, take those arms up overhead. Exhale, slide them back behind the ears, open the elbows and shoulders. Exhale, tuck, pull the core muscles up and in. Inhale, open. 2 more times. Last one here. Up and open, drop it on down into a forward fold. Inhale, round and roll the spine up. Hands come to the lap to support you as you roll the spine forward. Exhale, core muscles pull up and in as you roll back up. 2 more times here. Create this beautiful wave. Last one. Roll it on up, and let's go ahead, take the right leg up here. Seated figure 4 stretch. It's okay if it looks different than mine, and you are always welcome to leave this foot on the floor and just cross much lower. It'll be much less intense, along with easing some space out of some of the joints here. So if it's uncomfortable, don't be scared to modify it. Here we go. Drop those arms down. Just sit tall here. Let this hip adjust and relax a bit. And then we'll inhale, take those arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back up. 2 more times. Inhale, back to the center. Open those arms, fold it down. Press from this left foot. Inhale, back up. Same thing here, 2 more times. Little bit deeper of a stretch. This hip should start opening. Inhale, bring it on up. Cross that left hand to the right thigh, anchoring here. Good deep breath in. Exhale, right arm to the left. Up and over. 2 more times. Great job meeting it with the opposite here. Fold it forward, relax, let this hip open. Hands can go wherever they feel best. Press from that left foot to round and roll yourself back up. Great job here. Let's go ahead and take a wide stance here. Swivel and settle into those hips, nice and grounded through the feet. You can start with the forearms here, or you can go ahead and drop down into a deeper wide-legged forward fold if the hips are open and ready for that. Good. You can add in a little bit of movement, side to side shimmy if that feels good, maybe a foot pedal. Options are endless. Just explore what feels good. We'll press from those feet, round and roll yourself on up. Step the right foot on in and we'll take the left up and over. There's always that one side that's tight. Give it a second here to settle. Just bring yourself into somewhat of a comfortable posture. Breathe and relax. And we'll go ahead and start adding in our movement. Inhale, take those arms up overhead. Create some length here. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back up. 2 more times. To the center. Raise those arms back up. 2 more times to go here. Inhale, bring it back up. Go ahead, set that right hand to anchor on the left thigh. Tilt up and over with the left. Use those core muscles to bring yourself back up. 2 more times here. Back up to the center and go ahead and drop into a nice hip stretch here. Let everything open. Press and round yourself on up. Step those feet wide again. And let's go ahead here. You can leave the right hand to the right thigh or take it to the elbow. We're gonna take the fingertips on the left here behind the ear. We're gonna inhale, open up, and then exhale, reach down and through. Back up as we inhale, open. Exhale, down and through, using those beautiful core muscles to help you in this movement. Hold it up here at the top. Let's go ahead, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, tilt to the right. Skim it forward, hovering right above the floor. Up on the left. Exhale to the right. Bring it around, using those feet and legs. 1 more time here. It's a lot of work. You're doing great. Up. And then we drop to the left hand or elbow or right hand here. Inhale, open into a twist. Exhale, reach it through. 2 more times. Great job. Let's go ahead, bring it on up here. And exhale down on the left, skim it, bring it up on the right. Feet heavy in the floor, using those legs. Up overhead, step the left foot in, find the right thigh and lift. As you can scoot those legs forward if you would like. Extend through this foot, lift just as much as you need to for a stretch. Set it down and back and step it back to the right side of the chair and then fold forward here into this left leg and hip, just pushing away from the floor. So upper body coming forward, lower body kind of giving you some resistance on the way back. Roll it on up, step it back in, scoot those hips where you need them to be, and then let's go ahead, lift through the left leg. Same thing here, step and ease it back. You can take it nice and long, or you can stay in more of a lunge position here. Ease yourself forward, push that right foot into the floor. press, easing it back up. Step it back to the center, even out those hips, great job. We're gonna come to the sides of the toes here, but we're gonna not kind of crank into that ankle. We're gonna hold them up and in nice and strong. And then we're gonna go ahead, allow ourselves to slide forward into seated butterfly pose here. If this is uncomfortable, you are, of course, always welcome to switch it up. Round and roll it on up. Let those hips slide forward in the chair. Windshield wiper, legs here. Open up through those hip flexors. We are almost there. Step that left foot into the center. Extend this right leg nice and strong. Left foot can break you if, again, you have a slippery surface. Reach those hands forward. Take a good deep breath in. Exhale, lift the right leg. Sit up. And inhale back. 2 more times. Last time. Bring it on in. Slide it in, switch them out, reset here. Take a good deep breath in. Exhale, lift, sit up. Inhale, come back. Set it on down, cross this right leg up and over, slide those hips back, ankle circles here. Go the opposite direction. And then let's go ahead, ease into a bit more of a hip stretch. So guide this knee up and in. You can find a nice big wrap and a twist if the body is open and ready for that here. Breathe easy. Release. Interlace those fingers. If that's not uncomfortable, press up overhead. And then exhale, take it down. Cross left leg up and over the right. Not into a huge stretch yet, just the baby beginnings of one. Ankle circles here, one direction. Reverse it around. And then pull into a bigger hip stretch. It may just be enough sitting here to the front and hugging this leg, this knee up and in. If you would like a little bit more, you are welcome to wrap with the arms, creating a bigger bind, and then twisting here to the left side. Great job here. Ease it on down, relax. Oh, goodness, right? Go ahead, drop that leg on down here. Let's send those hips back. Again, rest to the back of your chair. Head falls to the right. Slow and easy, up and over to the left. Back to the center, chin falls to the chest. And then press through the back of the head a little bit here. Drop the shoulders down. Neck circles at the bottom half. Good. As you take your final movements here, start to slow out your breathing. Settle into a final position. Close the eyes just for a second. Good deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Reconnect to your intention, to your practice. How did it feel? What are you proud of? What will you take with you through the rest of your day? Bring the hands back up to the heart. One final good deep breath in as we rise up a little bit taller, maybe opening the eyes. And then exhale, bow yourself forward, honoring the beautiful light in yourself and everyone else that joined us for today's practice. Namaste. I hope that you enjoyed today's poses and the flow. A little bit of work, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of joint mobility, and hopefully a lot of feeling good as you go throughout your day. Remember, as you do so, to give your body what it needs. So maybe a little more work, maybe a little less work, maybe a little more consideration in how you move today. Of course, proper rest, hydration, and nutrition will never hurt. It will help you come back here for our next workout feeling your best. So that is always my recommendation. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope that I will see you back here for the next amazing workout. Follow if you haven't already. Let me know how this practice went for you. And other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys again soon.